Well, as a matter of fact, it's another time again for us to bring to you the review for the day. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, I have Christopher Sunday. Good
Good morning,
morning,
Mr. Ramsey.
Christopher. Good morning,
How are
Christopher.
you?
I'm doing very well. Just that the president is going to be traveling again.
It's not going with your budget, neither is it going with the National Assembly or
But
your
then,
governor.
but then, with what is happening, the people may want him around. You know how it happens.
He has
When your
gone for
father
it.
is not around and things are going on wrongly, but when your father is around and things are going on, there is a way of you finding how to just get to your father and talk to him so that at least
Buhari was in Germany for almost 6 months without transmitting power to Osinbajo.
okay, was it proper?
But
Is
this
that the real thing?
now, but this is not about health. He has gone for a bilateral business talk.
That's what we're talking about right here.
Yeah.
We said a lot is happening, okay, in the country, and the president is traveling again.
You don't sit
A
down.
2 days
You don't
visit
sit
to
in one
Qatar.
place to solve your problem.
You don't sit in one place to solve
your
your problem,
problem.
but then when attention is focused on a particular thing, results seems to be more excellent. Well, as it is, the president is going to be traveling to Qatar. As a matter of fact, the spokesperson to the president, talking of Ajuri Ngalale, has come out to say, well, his traveling is of immense benefit to Nigerians. I want to look at it from this perspective. What is the importance of this journey? I don't know if you want to go with Ngalale. I don't know. But then let me ask you, Mr. Christopher, what do you think? How important is this trip? This is going to be his 16th foreign trip. Okay. So what do you think about it? What do you think about the whole thing?
Yeah, three things. He will be at the sideline of the summit. He will be discussing economic development. He'll be talking about culture, how Nigeria and Qatar can enjoy or benefit from each other from the cultural perspective. He will be talking about another topic again, discussing it. All these are Nigeria is culturally embedded. Nigeria is culturally strong. We can actually make billions of dollars from our culture if it is well unified. The good thing is this, that just yesterday we discussed that the national troupe and the national theater is part of the agencies that will be merged together to bring was a quality representation both at local and international level. So if we can unify ourselves, if they can unify those two agencies and then bring out quality programs, quality cultural program, Nigeria can use that. We can, by the way, in the musical industry, the likes of Rema, the likes of Davido, what is his name, Burna Boy, Wizkid, they go out there, they make millions of naira for themselves. Nigeria as a nation can replicate that through the national our cultural heritage. So for me, that is very, very important for the economy.
Okay, let's look at it from this perspective, Christopher. He has traveled a number of times since he came into office. Out of these travels, what benefit can you physically see right now as a result of this travel? We're having more of the travels than, I don't know, is it the same traveling that is resulting to the hardship that we are having in this country? Because he's traveling now. He's not traveling alone. Okay? There is a rumor, I don't know how true it is, that two of his sons are also traveling with him. I don't know how important it is for the children to travel. I don't know their position. I don't know the ministries they are representing. He's not traveling alone. Check how much is being taken out of the purse of Nigeria for this trip, and look at what Nigerians are facing right now. And the number of trips that he has made in the past, are we seeing positive results, okay, coming out of it yet? Or we should be futuristic and feel or assume that something positive is going to come out of these trips much later.
One thing we should know is that once policy or bilateral agreement is signed by two nations, the resultant effect may not be immediate.
Okay.
It's something that will take time. If it is investment, for instance, it will take time for instance, if Qatar is going to invest in Nigeria's economy, before they would do the whole paper.
Is Nigeria economy good enough for investors at this point in time?
Well, we may not be there 100%, but the truth of the matter is that our economy is not totally collapsed. Our economy is a growing economy. Oil sector, agricultural sector. You know, Qatar doesn't have farmland so much like Nigeria.
Okay, so they can come and invest in farms so that the herdsmen can go destroy it.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
No, but you cannot, even as we are talking, even with the herdsmen and all that, are people not going to farm? People are still going to farm.
The number of people going to farm is minimal compared to what will be commensurate, all right, with what people actually need in this country right now. Because a lot of people are not going to farm. All right. So the hunger is increasing because what is coming out of the farm is not commensurate with the demand.
The truth of the matter is not even about people not going to farm because of herdsmen, kidnapping, and all that. It's Nigeria as a nation even paying attention to that part of the economy. Agriculture.
Yeah, I'm saying it because you talked about it. You gave an instance that Qatar may be wanting to invest in agriculture in Nigeria. But then with insecurity and what we have, do you see Nigeria? Okay, because companies are leaving. All right. Some investors are leaving that you and I know about, but then going to talk other people to come invest in this country.
Investors.
How positive could that be?
Some investors may be leaving because of our policies, but I can tell you,
no, they didn't say because of policy. Those that left is because of insecurity and because the economy is not favorable anymore.
But
that's what they say.
But there are still some companies that are still here. Are we not experiencing insecurity? Most of these things, at times, we have to also give it to ourselves that as a nation, though things may be difficult, things may not be the way we expect it to be, but it doesn't mean that it is a collapsed system. Nigeria is a developing nation. America had their own share of difficulty. How old is America? Then we are about 64 years, and we want to be like America. We must learn not to be hard on the nation.
I don't think Nigerians are saying Nigeria should be like America, but then a little comparison, because most of the statements
we should be comparing Nigeria with some African nations. We should be comparing Nigeria with Cameroon, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and all that. Within the same year they were colonized and also had their independence. So, but if you take us now to, I am not saying justifying the fact that our leaders are not working or doing what they ought to do, but if we want to be critical in our submission, we should also be fair to the nation to see that maybe we have not gotten it right democratically as a nation. Maybe our perception about democracy is totally different from what it ought to be. But the truth of the matter is that someday soon we'll get there.
Someday soon we will get there. That's the hope. All right. That's the prayer of an average Nigerian at this very particular point in time, because so many things are happening. The president keeps traveling. He don't travel alone. A lot is taken out of.
Sorry, I didn't mention that aspect of his sons allegedly. I've not seen the video of them, but I read in so many newspapers that Sheyi and his other brother, I can't remember his name now, are traveling with their father. See, if the country is working very well, we may not even need to be thinking this. For me, these are trivialities.
See, that's exactly what we're
If
saying.
the nation is
country
working very well, you won't even notice that the president travels.
Is traveling. Nobody cares.
Yes.
When we are seeing results, okay, evidence is the end of argument. If there are results on ground, nobody will even question why or not the president is traveling. People would even want him to travel to at least lure more investors. But then if the economy is shaky, there is hunger in the land, protests everywhere, and people are hungry, then someone is traveling. Only one person is living a luxurious life. I've seen places where people resign their position because things are not going well with the people, until we come back to that consciousness that governance is not all about individual or selfish interests. Nothing will work. But if we know that governance is all about the people, just the way the definition of democracy is, that's the only way we can have a way forward. And this is going to be the size of today's review on Oweleke TV. It's been a very wonderful time having you to talk about the trip and the importance of the trip of the president this morning once again.
Thank you very much.
Maybe subsequently you will be traveling with the media team of the president, because we're talking about Shay now. I think you have a better position.
No, I wouldn't want to travel with the president. I want to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay,
dream come true. If you are not a dreamer,
so that you become my chief press secretary.
No, don't worry. But I think by then, the foreign nation should be begging me to handle some things in their economy back there. I may not be here at that time. All right, thank you very much, Christopher, once again, and thank you everyone for being part of this review. My name is Ramsey. Have a beautiful day.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.